Right then, boys. Hammer back with another hamtastic, another all that good stuff. We know how I do it out here. So, Division 3, without further ado, I promised that I would, personally, get a video out for Division 3 this week. And guess what? It's the day. It's gonna happen. Time for me to go in depth with Division 3. In terms of the table, we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 changes to the table. An interesting relegation battle going on right now. Apart from that, there's an interesting relegation. Sorry, it just popped up that I've just gone live. So, woo, Hammer's over here. So yeah, so we've got an interesting relegation battle. We've got teams swapping positions. We've got all that good stuff. We know how we love it in Division 3. The best league in TFSL for sure. And do you know why? It's because we've got such an interesting battle going on right now. So let me get into it. We're going to start off today with Southend United versus Blackburn Rovers. A bit of Glenn versus Richie. So, a bit of breakdown into this game. Southend are right now battling for automatic positions, whereas Blackburn are battling for safety. I think it's third bottom versus third top, if I'm correct in the standings. Overall, the game was an interesting game to watch. Blackburn held possession-wise, getting 51% possession. Both teams coming away with 8 shots in the game. Interesting little aspects. Southend managed to get in 2 extra more shots on target, whereas they also got an extra 3 corners. Excuse me. Over Richie's squad. Both teams getting a yellow card. Both teams running 4-2-3-1. Apart from anyone wants to know, Glenn runs it down the wings, whereas Richie is right now running the mix. So there we go. Southend United. 38-year-old Brazilian striker grabbing his 11th of this season with a duo in this game. He's on 26,000. He's probably going to get sold at the end of the season, to be fair. Now he's dropped from 87 to 86 recently. So it's really a hurrah for him, really, for Southend, because I don't see Glenn really keeping him with them wages at 26 grand. In terms of the next game, Bradford versus Portsmouth. So we've got a bit of a Kev Wright versus Snake P. Cracking rivalry, them two, all the time. Both, again, 4-2-3-1s. Whereas Kev was running defensive from what it looks the whole game. And, yep. And Snake was running, attacking the whole game. So, Portsmouth coming away with a 58% possession gained over Bradford, with 12 shots to their 10, and 10, you're hearing it right, 10 shots on target. That's how many shots Portsmouth hit. And Bradford managed to come away with a 2-0. 2-0. Not even 2-1. 2-0 win. Cracking result for Bradford, I have to say. The next game was Kilmarnock versus Hearts, a Power of Scotland match. Love it when it always falls over like that on me. So we had Hearts versus Kilmarnock, and Hearts came away with a 57% possession, 16 shots on target. Shots, with 7 of them being converted on target, 6 corners, 2 yellow cards, no red cards. Hearts were running 4-3-3, attacking down both wings. Cracking to see a manager not using 4-2-3-1. Whereas Kilmarnock were running 4-2-2-2, attacking. Cracking game, to be fair. David Villa getting another cracking goal for Kilmarnock. And Kilmarnock coming away with a 1-0 win. Cracking result. Soaked up all the pressure from a 4-3-3 formation and managed to come away with a win. Cracking result for a team that's fighting against relegation. Against a team That is another top four team. Cracking result. Um, Barnsley versus Rotherham United. Warren just has not found his season at all. Barnsley, our top five team, 60% possession, 16 shots to 6 of them being converted on target. There's no shock seeing a 3-0 win here. Um, where next? Bolton versus Peterborough. Nick coming away with a 2-0 win after a 50-50% possession battle. 11 to 10 shots in favour to Bolton. Whereas though Bolton converted 6 of them on target. 6 to 6 corners, 1 yellow card each. And the old infamous 4-4-2 formation getting run by Bolton. So good to see an old classic coming out. Bolton got an early lead. Didn't really look like they was going to give it up. Coming away with a 2-0 win. And Negredo with a goal. Charlton Athletic versus Scunthorpe United. 4-1-3-2 Charlton's running against a 4-5-1 of Scunthorpe United. So Bogdan running a very interesting setup to say the least down there at Charlton. Coming away with a very, very, very respectable 3-0 victory. I'm just looking at his game plan right now. 4-1-3-2. That's a cracking little formation there from Charlton. Oh, lovely. Bloody thing always falling on me. Lovely. Aberdeen versus Hibs, another Power of Scotland match right here. We got Nick Dunks versus James Logan. 4-3-3 coming from Hibs, whereas it was also a 4-3-3 coming from the other side of Scotland in Aberdeen as well. We had a 54% possession swing going to Aberdeen. They had 14 shots compared to Hibs' 8 shots. 4 of them on target. Hibs did not hit the target once. Not once in this game did they hit the target. Aberdeen surprisingly not coming away with a victory here. They got a 1-0 win, and I think that's a cracking result to be fair for them. Plymouth and Andreas Kolas versus Ashley at Shrewsbury. 61% possession. Let's just start there with Plymouth. 61% possession. 14 shots to 9 of them getting converted on target. They was running a normal stacked up 4-2-3-1. I'm just looking at Shrewsbury right now. They shot themselves in the foot. 5-4-1 formation against 4-2-3-1 ain't really ever gonna work. They got made to pay. A comfortable 2-0 victory there for Plymouth side. There we go. Reading on the other hand, Cam flying high. He's got the power of Division 3 in his hands. They today took on Sunderland, and it was packed in front of a 21,000 stadium, and Reading coming away with a 56% possession swing with 21 shots on target. 21 shots, 10 of them converted on target, compared to Sunderland with a dismal 1 shot on target all game. Sunderland running 4-2-3-1. Cam tanking it with his 4-2-4 and coming away with a respectable 3-0 win against a team that was not long ago in the Premier League. And as for the final game of the week for me to cover, we got Thumbs Up against Wigan. So we got Birmingham versus Wigan, a cracking little game. 24,000 came into St Andrews. Birmingham getting 56% possession. Both teams locking each other out with 11 shots. Both teams getting relatively close shots on target, with it swinging with just one more shot on target for the away team in Wigan. Both teams again respectable with their corners. Reading, not Reading, it wasn't Reading at all, it was Birmingham. Birmingham getting one more corner, getting 6-5. Both teams getting a yellow card. Birmingham running 4-3-3, whereas 4-1-3-2 yet again on the field with Wigan Athletics. Game finishing 1-1 after both teams took all the way to the 70 minutes, where it was 73 minutes when Thumbs' Birmingham scored, and then Terry came straight back with his team 3 minutes later, equaling the game out 1-1. In terms of the table, Reading now sits 11 points clear at the top of the table over Bolton, who are joint second with Southend United only from goal difference on 60 points. And then it's a massive gap now starting to form between them two and Hearts, who sit in 4th place on 49 points. And then Barnsley, after their victory, are in 5th place. Plymouth, after theirs, climb up into 6th place, and that makes out the playoff spots. Birmingham and Sunderland both dropping respectively to 7th and 8th. Wigan and Aberdeen holding 9th and 10th. Charlton and Bradford City moving up to 11th and 12th. Shrewsbury and Scunthorpe United dropping down to 13th and 14th. Hibs and Portsmouth bringing up 15th and 16th. Peterborough, they are sitting just outside the relegation zone, now equal on points with Blackburn on 27 points. Kilmarnock are now just 3 points from safety on 24 points. And Rotherham are there or thereabouts fucked. Where else do I need to go with this one? In terms of goal difference, Kilmarnock are just now 4 points, 4 goal difference less than Blackburn, who sit ahead of them. In terms of if I had to predict who's coming up right now, it's a hard one. Reading are definitely promoted. I'd have to say Southend might sneak it and Bolton go through in the playoffs. Could be an interesting little battle to come anyway, boys. So, said I'd come at yours with a Division 3. It doesn't take too long, boys. I would love to see some of you boys taking over for your divisions and getting your stuff up, because we all know there's only so much us lads can do. I'm half fucked today, so I've tried to spin out as good of a video as I can for you boys, and I hope it gives you a little in-depth look in what is happening in not only the promotion chase, but the relegation chase is right now absolutely fantastic in Division 3. I can't ask for nothing better from the boys. The only thing I can say is I would love to see Rotherham winning. I would absolutely love to see them winning. It would be a cracking result if I could actually be the first reporter to report them winning the game. Anyway, boys, enough of me jabbering on before I start getting into all the bad stuff. As we all know that I'm trying to keep off the airs these days. So, boys, without further ado, it's been Hammer. It's been Hamtastic. And it's been all that good stuff as per usual. Rob, I'll see you soon, mate.